And welcome to November's Ask the Expert. I am Chuck Forbes, client strategist here at MoreVisibility, and this month we're going to be talking about the importance of having a mobile-friendly website. And to do that, I brought my friend in, Lee Zumis, our Director of Development and Design. Lee, how are you?
Good, how you doing, Chuck?
Good, good. So there's been a lot of trends in the industry lately, all relating to making sure your website is optimized for mobile. So at a high-level overview, Lee, what does optimizing your website for mobile really mean?
At a very high level, it just means designing your site so that it's viewable easily on a mobile device. To get more detailed about that, things such as your calls to actions in the forms of buttons are more prominent. They're easier to touch with a finger. They're usually immediately available when you're viewing the screen. The forms usually are accessible via some kind of icon that you click. The input fields are bigger. They're not all the way at the bottom of the screen. The important message that you're trying to portray as far as the content should be, again, very prominent, so you're not having to excessively scroll down the page.
Sure.
And all of these things create a challenge for designers because you have to take something that's very large and scale it down with minimal real estate and still portray the same message.
Gotcha. So in putting yourself in the user's perspective now, if I'm on my mobile phone and I come across a site that is not mobile friendly, how can that affect a business owner's potential to get revenue or potential to draw that customer in? If I don't have a mobile friendly website, is it that big of a deal?
Well, I think you're going to find that your potential customers are going to be very frustrated first off the bat. I mean, I can remember when mobile phones first came out in 2007 and web browsers were like a novelty, and you had a large site being rendered on a small device and it would just basically scale the whole thing down into that, and you had to with your fingers make the portions of the page bigger, and it was just frustrating. So people will give up, and you're not going to get those conversions that you want. People aren't going to be able to find the content that they need to find, and you're going to experience very high bounce rates in your analytics. And bottom line is, people these days just don't have time to navigate confusing sites, and they're going to go somewhere else, and you're going to lose that prized conversion that you were looking for.
Exactly, and no business wants to lose that conversion or lose that customer, and I'm sure we've all experienced on both sides visiting a mobile-friendly site that is optimized and a mobile site that is not mobile-friendly, and the frustration a user has. Now, Lee, kind of portraying to the future now, do you see this trend in having a mobile-friendly site being so important to your marketing ever dying down, or do you see this trend keep on going upward and the increase for demand still being there?
Well, I mean, you can't really ignore the data and the number of mobile users that are just increasing day by day. I mean, the data doesn't lie. Marketers get one chance to get that conversion, and their only chance could be some guy on his mobile site sitting on traffic on a highway somewhere, and if he's fumbling through your website, he's going to go somewhere else, and probably your competition, and you're going to get left behind.
So you heard it here first. The importance of a mobile-friendly website can be that make-or-break deal from that new customer or that extended revenue. For more information on how MoreVisibility can help you achieve that mobile-friendly website, make sure you email us at info@morevisibility.com. Lee, thank you very much.
Thank you, Chuck.